We ready?
We're rolling, girl.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of
The Girls.
It's me, DeDelicious.
And me, the KV.
Today it's given the boys.
Oh, honey, it's giving the men.
The twinks. No, we're not men.
No, we're not.
We don't qualify for that. This wrist would snap in a heartbeat.
Oh, honey, the garage doors are garaging.
What? Garage doors?
Do you not ever, like, in school, was you ever in school? No, when you were in school, did the boys used to, like, take the piss out of you and be like, how does a garage door go?
I mean,
And then you go like that. It goes up and down.
No, they usually...
And they go,
they were usually just saying, you're a garage door because I was so massive.
Okay.
Yeah. That was
She's
usually,
a mammoth, of course.
I was a mammoth in school. Today we're having a nice chill one. We're out of drag.
We are.
Let's catch everyone up with the day because this morning was a lot.
Yeah. Oh, should we?
Yeah, no. So I was rottenly hungover today.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I was out last night. I went to go see Work the World.
Oh, yes.
We went to go see Work the World in the O2. The girls crushed it. Yeah, it was really fun. And then ended up out, of course, having some drinkies.
I had an early night.
Yeah, you were sensible. After a very heavy, not even heavy, light 2 hours sleep, I wake up and my door opens.
Yeah,
and
it was rough.
this builder just walks in my room, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh, girl,
Like,
same.
he comes in, he just points to the window, like, window, and I'm like, no, you're not doing my I'm rotting.
Basically, we
Darren.
live in a flat in London,
Yeah.
and the windows kind of need doing because it was like an older flat, and they need like
was like
double glazing, whatever.
Yeah, something like
so
that.
they're being done, and they came really earlier than we thought, and they just stormed in the rooms.
Yeah.
And I was there with my
they came
boyfriend
in
in
your
bed.
room. And you're with
Yeah.
your boyfriend in bed, yeah.
And I was like, okay, so this straight man's just walking in, and that's the first thing I'm seeing of the day. Great. It was a bit of a uneasy morning.
No, it was not easy. It was horrible.
It was not great.
I was so rudely awoken. And the problem was, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
One of them, he was really cute. One of them were.
He was the one that was a twat.
Oh, was he the one that was a twat?
He was the twat to me.
Oh, really?
Basically,
Go into it.
I'm just going to go into it quick because it is what it is. I was fuming because I've been
Oh my
woken
God.
up. I go to wake you up because your window needs doing in your room because yours one of the older windows.
And if no one came in to be like, you
and
need
I
to
knew
get up,
she went out, so I was like, I'm going to go in and sort her out. So
Yeah.
I'm going to get up. And I was like, get up, like, come out, let him do the windows for the day, and then it's done. And then I asked the guy, and I was like, do you know when they're going to be done? Like, because, obviously, we don't work a 9-to-5 job, so we're at home today.
Yeah.
And then this guy starts laughing with his friend, looking at me up and down. I went,
Which
I've
is,
been awake.
if anyone who knows Krystal, you just don't poke the bear in the morning.
The bear was very much prodded.
Oh,
If not, a spear was driven into my stomach.
the bear was stabbed.
Because not only did I not have a lot of sleep, but
Yeah.
I've been woken up by a straight man, which got past.
because they just came in. But anyway, yeah.
And now I'm being laughed at because he's clocked the nails. He first of all saw me in bed with another boy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I was like, I'm not doing this today. I'm not having homophobia in my house. Laughing
Oh,
at
she
me.
went off.
So I went off at him, and I was like, oh, I don't think you know who you're laughing at. Like, why are you laughing at me?
And bless me, I'm just.
And I called him a cheeky bastard.
Oh, yeah, you called him a cheeky bastard. Oh, you cheeky
But
bastard.
honey, I'm sorry, I'm not putting up with that. Like, that energy is not welcome in my house. I
No,
don't care
but
who
Fish,
you
you
are.
told him.
I don't care if you're.
They gagged. They were gagged for sure.
If you're gonna be a worker, be professional. Don't be fucking ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
don't be prejudiced in my house just because you've seen
Don't
what you saw
cancel
and you
the
don't
gig.
and you don't like it. Like, you can fuck literally all the way off. Like, I don't give a shit.
That
I will
is-
take the old window
That
off
is
and
weird,
throw it
though.
at you.
Like, yeah, that was really because when
it pissed me
because I
off.
just literally just opened my eyes. Everyone, like, I'd obviously the guy like walks in. I'd be like, right, no, you leave. I need to.
I
to
knew
be
the
a
game he
corpse
was
today.
playing. I knew what he.
Yeah, but-
I knew what he was clocking. I knew what he was laughing at with his friend because they were talking in like Romanian or something, and I was like, I know what they're
I
saying.
did hear them giggling a lot.
Yeah, and I could just see it. And
We
they
have
kept laughing.
wigs up and stuff.
And I was like,
it's-
don't giggle at me. It's the morning.
Yeah,
like,
it's no
And
secret.
even so, like, fuck off. That's not welcome here. So yeah, morning was rough.
Yeah, the morning was rough, and then I got up, took myself into her room, and then just passed out on her bed,
Yeah.
and I let myself
But we're
sleep.
here, and
we're
we're
here
ready to have a little chat today. We're having a little drink because I need a drink today. It's my birthday tonight.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday tonight.
Yeah, go.
22.
22. Yeah, go.
Oh god.
From 1922 already here. Jesus Christ.
From 1920. Didn't know you were that old.
No, but like it's crazy how I'm already 22. Everyone's the older
22's not
the older girls
old.
watching this going, "Fuck you."
Yeah, like burn.
No, we're not. I'm not
Burn,
old at all.
child.
But it's gone 3 years since like I won Drag Race. It's gone by very quick.
3 years.
Yeah. Well, not 3 years.
No, 3 years since you filmed.
Well, I was 3 years younger.
Mad. I mean,
I don't know. I'm not doing the maths
22.
today, I
Yeah,
can't be arsed.
22's still a young age.
Yeah.
I'm still 21.
But anyway,
Fresh, young,
let's
and
have a little.
21.
Let's have a little shot.
Oh, Jesus.
And DeDe needs one. Hair of the dog.
No,
honey.
I'm really scared
Yeah.
because this is either gonna go left or right.
Go. This
Or
is honey
backward,
tequila.
who
This
knows?
is easy. So we've got some honey tequila here.
Yeah, because I need to go. Let's do a little.
Like a
let's
good
on,
little.
on the mic. My hand.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh god. Oh.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, no.
It's strong, that. No. It's a liqueur.
Oh god, I thought I was in the back in the club for a second. You're going out tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out for a bit. I'm gonna go see the girls.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Maybe. I need to be responsible because I've got Attitude Awards this week and I've
Oh yeah.
taken it upon myself.
Attitudes is fun. This is actually
Yeah,
a good award
and
ceremony.
these are like the first kind of like award because obviously of Drag Race, like the first awards I'm getting to go to. You went to Attitude with your cast.
Yeah, it was like the first one I went to. Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. But I have taken it upon myself to make a sew a look in 3 days.
Yeah, it's getting there.
And no, it's getting there. It's actually fair. To be fair, I've only got to add. Basically, I mean, it'll be out. Well, hopefully, Hopefully, I actually managed to make it.
Yeah,
because
I think you will.
I have a day. I just got to make some bows.
You got to be prepared to like sit there for hours.
Yeah, that's
because
why
they're a lot.
Tonight, I'm like, I could probably need to like be sensible. But then now that I've just had that tequila shot, my mind is very quickly switching, and I definitely could have another one.
Yeah, girl. That's
Shot. Let's have Ethan, girl.
Shot. On awards before, and I've literally like left after the photos.
It's just not. I'm a chatty person. I really am. Like
Yeah.
I enjoy, when I'm in the zone, like talking to people. But when it's in such a, I don't know how to put it, like influencery connections, networking. I sometimes feel a bit like it seems it's not serious, but I feel like I have to be a bit more put on.
Yeah, but you learn to switch that on.
But I'll learn that. But
Yeah.
I'm excited to network and do all that stuff.
That's what it's about. It's about getting your photo, getting your moment, standing out, turning the best look you possibly could have, and just like having fun.
So I'm excited that I made something. It's not like
And you're with the girls.
It's not like a gown, but I'm
with
doing
like
something
all of
cute.
them, right?
Yeah, I believe everyone's
Yeah.
going, so it'll be a laugh. It'll be really good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's what I've got, and then
Cute.
we've obviously got another episode coming out this week.
Yes, we just gone through. We just passed episode 2. That's just happened. And that was fierce. That was cute. You served up some looks, honey.
I really listen. I wasn't. Classic me. It was.
Yeah, but
fierce.
just say how it is. Yeah.
I definitely could have done something a lot more in my mind, but I guess anyone would say.
I
that.
liked it. I think it was chic.
Oh, it was cute.
Well done.
It was like edited. It was just, and it looked great. I looked great. Obviously, congrats to my sister Banksy for winning that one.
Yeah, go.
But I definitely had a fighting chance there. So yeah, and it was a nice episode to watch.
Yeah.
Because I knew I wasn't worried about anything.
It was a good one. The drama was fierce.
Yes.
Miss Cara and Tamara going off at each other.
It felt more intense in person.
I can imagine.
I will say that it did feel more intense in person.
I feel like it always does because they have to cut
Oh
it
yeah,
down.
but you're on nerves, and it's literally the second episode, and the first girl hasn't gone yet. Well, the first girl was going to go, so all that mixed together in one pot, and then them two. It was very entertaining though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can imagine, especially.
I was like, thank God it's episode 2 and people are going off.
Especially because the last time there was drama like this was like season 2.
Yeah, no, you didn't have any drama.
Not really.
The only drama you had was
we had drama.
It was with Scarlett and Untucked, but that
also was not this early. This is
that
episode
was
2,
later in, yeah.
and they're going off at each other.
Oh, there's more. You know it. I've told you.
Oh, honey, I'm excited.
Sorry, RuPaul.
Yeah, girl. So that's happened. DeDe still hasn't got a badge, so
it's only episode 2.
I know, but I had 2
There's
at this
still a
point.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't deserve your second one. Let's be real.
Girl.
You deserved episode 3, but not episode 2.
You heard it here first. DeDe Licious said I don't deserve my badges.
No, your first one, yeah.
Well, let's hope she gets a crown so that actually means something.
Oh, your episode.
She's
your episode one.
Being tearful. She's being tearful.
I am being tearful. I'm being a respectable sister and telling her where she.
I definitely deserve the first one.
Definitely deserve
the
the
second
first
one.
one.
The second one, yeah, because
I thought.
no, I'd agree.
In my
I
honest
agree.
opinion, I thought Kitty was going to win though.
Yeah. Okay.
And then,
we're gonna go down that path. Okay, I see
I
how it
thought
is.
everyone in that
You've had a
cast
shot and you think you're
showed
something.
An array of talents that you did not possess.
No, I do agree. The third challenge was the one that I generally thought I was going to win. It was the only
That
one
was
I generally
gorge.
thought, because it was the sewing one with the spikes and everything.
Oh well, both queens of the
But,
getting robbed on the design challenge.
Well, go, you've got
no,
like-
I didn't get robbed. No, we'll see how it goes. But you enjoying it so far? What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
I'm enjoying
What are your
it.
thoughts?
It's really fun because obviously, the last episode, the episode 2, was the first time I actually attended like a viewing party. Like I've never done that. I've never like been out of drag.
Yeah, we didn't
been
really
with the
go.
girls.
No, you never went to a season 4 one.
No,
I went to one.
but I don't even remember them doing them.
I went to one when Bones and Flesh did theirs with with Tuck
No, I
Shop.
didn't go to one. But it's like fun because like last time was really fun. It was me, you, Ahura, Tamara.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was
all
really
of us
fab.
went.
And that's the nice things about my Thursdays now. Like I always have a Thursday, like something to look forward to.
It feels weird when it's done because you're like, what do we do on a Thursday?
That's what I'm like
Yeah.
worried about because I'm like, oh god, that's gonna be a weird crash. Because when you get back from filming the show, we both had it.
Yeah.
You crash.
Oh yeah, it's always a come down because it's just high every time.
Because you're just everything's going a million miles per hour, and then when those Thursdays are probably taken from you, it's probably a bit like, oh.
But it's happening, and you got merch out now.
Yeah,
girls. So go and buy merch.
And prints and Polaroids.
Donate,
and
sponsor, and give anything.
cakes and condoms.
She takes pennies, coppers, and coins.
Pants.
And shillings if you're nasty.
Bank account. Pants. Oh my God,
Ew,
that was a bit of a punch
Oh,
in that.
girl.
I need to stop putting my body through this.
The phlegm is phlegming.
Oh, the phlegm is fierce today.
Oh, girl. I mean, let's talk about being boys for a sec, because we're never boys, really. We're always in drag. We're always dolls. Well, I'm a doll.
Yeah. You're a doll. I'm more like I don't know.
A gull.
A gull. The doll and the gull. So with being, would you prefer? In all honesty, like, I don't know. I'm trying. Let me put it in context.
Yeah.
So on a night out, having some drinks, are you more like, I kind of rather be like a bit like cunty, I'd be like Krystal, or
Yeah, I think.
or is it like situation dependent?
I think I do enjoy, if I'm gonna go out, being drag. The thing is, it changes. It differs, because when I'm in drag, like, I am the doll. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
right,
it's
I'm
the
the
fantasy.
moment. I feel gorgeous. I know I look gorgeous. I'm having drinks. I'm getting fucked up with the girls. But also, when I'm a boy, I like to like get a bit messier. Do you know what I mean? Because when I'm in drag, I'm like, well, I'm.
Yeah,
this is the
true.
profession. This is the, you know.
I mean, cut to that one video of you outside the box
Depends.
when you.
Oh,
You was wearing
girl.
those black
Like 8-inch pleasers, and I was
she kept
absolutely
swinging
off my nut.
like the ankles kept 90-degree angle.
Oh yeah, it's like
She
those
couldn't keep
videos
herself
of
up.
It's like those videos of women going into like pleaser stores and just popping them on, and they're like,
Yeah, and then
ankles just
and the ankles going flippy floppy,
buckling.
flip flop, and air.
But I think there's like a pro and the con to it, because it's like, I love being in drag because, you know, when you feel gorgeous, that's it. Like, you feel unstoppable. But also I love being out of drag because it's just so much comfier. Obviously,
comfy,
yeah, because being in drag is just so comfy.
Yeah,
Uncomfy. Sorry.
yeah, no, because we've had we wear
Yeah.
tits and we do all that.
What do you prefer?
Oh, being out of drag.
Yeah, you
Down.
enjoy. You are more.
It's a weird one. Sometimes I like going out in drag, but it's my thing is like, I mean, I feel like this has been established, especially on this podcast, because I feel like every single episode we've done, I've been hungover. When I'm
Yeah.
out, I'm done for a good time.
Well, because I feel like when you're in, I feel like correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel like Charlie is a bit more disconnected from DeDe than Luke is to Krystal.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, when I'm
Yeah.
Krystal, I'm Krystal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the moment. I'm different. I hold myself differently. But I feel like you've kind of just been like, oh well, I've got pads on and a wig, like.
I'm just so performance. I feel like I'm so performance based that like for me, when I finish a gig and I'm no longer like, you know, there to perform.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, well, I don't really want to be in it. I don't want to sit here in 10 layers of tights. And then if I need to go toilet, and it takes me 10 minutes, and
there is that. Obviously, we wear pads.
That is one thing that really
honey.
always happens. And every single time I get into full drag, the minute it happens or the minute before I go on stage, I need to pee.
Yeah.
Always.
No, I get you actually.
But also,
I do that.
I enjoy my boy self.
Yeah.
I enjoy my boy appearance.
I feel like you enjoy your boy appearance more than I care. Like, I don't care much about my boy.
You don't care about me?
No, like, girl, DeDe is... I would take the piss out of her. If DeDe... Because we get buzzed in if we get, like, a delivery in our flat. If we get a buzz, she's getting on brows to go and get the delivery.
I'm getting my brows on.
If the shop is around the corner, if she needs milk... She needs some milk.
Oh, she had it. Oh.
She needs some milk. She will put them brows on.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'll go to like an
No, you don't. But you're not there to conversate with people.
No.
Smile or show any sort of happiness.
That's too much.
Also, like, I'm not getting with a boy in drag.
Oh, no.
I'm not having a little kissy in the club in drag. I have a paint.
Girl.
Oh, no. Okay, right. I have once.
Girl, DeDe is going to be the girl to get in drag. And no, like, you get with someone in drag. I'm not. I've never done that. Once. No, but you don't care.
Oh,
and the boys love it. They love the clown on stilts.
No, but I haven't done that in a while. I just don't think... I think... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. DeDe's such a drag queen to me.
But you think you're a woman.
Oh yeah, no, like if I put my crease a centimeter lower, I'm like, I am dainty.
She's like, I'm fish today.
Yeah, like that's it. That's the vibe we're going for.
Oh honey.
Yeah, no. In summary, my thing is I do feel cute as a boy.
Yeah.
I got in a cute little outfit and like I did that, and that's my time connecting with myself, giving my out of drag self some time. Because it's either that or I'm sat in the house.
Yeah. Thing is, I like going out and drag, but I like, because obviously I do a lot of content. I'm like a content creator as much as anything else. So yeah, when I'm doing that, I do my content, and then I do that in the whole day, and then after that, I'll go out and drag. But like, it's difficult because it's like I still like going out and drag because I'm so connected to Krystal, and I like dressing up, and I like being gorge and doing all that. But it's like sometimes I'm not in Krystal mode, and I like to. You know, it's hard because when you get like people coming up to you all the time, you can't say no.
If you're in drag,
I'm in Krystal.
If you're in drag, it's probably double the amount.
Yeah, exactly. But like at the same time, sometimes I'm like, I just want to be out with girls. I just want to look like a doll. It's weird. It's the boundary of like being in drag, being out of drag. You know, people still come up to me all the time out of drag and expect stuff, and I'm like, sometimes I might kindly say, I'm working tonight, like I'm just enjoying myself with my girls, like is it okay if, you know, we just leave it but have a gorge night? And they're like, okay.
That's a hard thing, and that's something I'm going to have to learn how to approach.
Yeah, and I've learned to say that because that's what I want to say. Some people are okay with doing that all the time.
Yeah, some people are really...
And that's fine.
A lot of people are really respectful, and they're like, do you mind? And all that.
And sometimes I'm just not in the mood.
You do get some people who aren't, you know, as...
But I think that's okay. And people don't like it sometimes, but I'm like, I do have the right to say no. Yeah. I do have the right to sometimes just be like, I'm never going to go, no. You know, I'm going to be like,
yeah, no, you can't
I'm just
do that. Ultimately, that's a, you know, if that's a family, they support you, so you can't.
Of course.
You can't
but
snap. Unless they're being rude.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, a normal person's going to go to their 9 to 5. When they're off shift, usually they're not working. Like, that's it. That's their downtime. If they're going to go out at night, they're not on their laptop. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's the same for me. If I'm out of drag, it does go as, you know, I'm enjoying myself. But also, don't be afraid to ask for a photo. If you want to ask for a photo, ask for it. But I will eat you if you get on the wrong side of me.
She doesn't have these talons for no reason.
Oh, honey.
These claws.
Why'd you think again, girl?
Shing! Ah!
But how do you... Are you starting to, like, understand that? Like, starting to feel...
I mean, obviously, it's just kind of began.
Yeah.
You know, it's not crazy yet. But as I said, we were at Work the World last night. And me... and Kane went out and got some like drinks from the bar. Yeah. And then one person came up to me and was like, are you because I was out of drag. They're like, oh, you're DeDe, you're on DeDe. I was like, oh yeah, fab. And then we had a cute little convo, took a photo. It was really nice actually.
Yeah.
And then because one person had confirmed it with me, then a few other, I'd say like,
yeah, they start coming.
I want to say like 5 groups of people.
Uh-huh.
After the other just came up to me and were like, can I get? But actually, it was kind of, I loved it.
Yeah, it's cute when you start.
And I was enjoying talking
and it is
to
fun
them.
when they all
And
come
it was everyone was really respectful. There was one, it wasn't necessarily rude, but it wasn't. It was a lot. It was asking me for a follow back and saying
hate that.
Saying I have to follow them back.
Hate.
Which was a bit, if I'm honest, it was a bit of like a right.
That I'm just gonna say it how it is.
Yeah.
In no circumstance is that cute.
Yeah.
That to me is ugly.
And also asking me, being asked spoilers for the season.
That's another.
That's a no-brainer.
That's another ick. Yeah, like get over. Like
I'm not gonna
come on.
Yeah,
read the room, girl.
But I don't want to come across like rude.
Yes, and it's because it's early for you as well.
I mean, I did say no, respectfully,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
it's not like I've killed your family if I say I'm not gonna follow you back.
People do it to me. They're like, you still don't follow me. I'm like, sorry. Why would I follow you?
People take a follow so seriously.
So seriously. So seriously. People get pressed. Like really, really
it's
pressed.
It's a button on a app.
At the end of the day, if I don't follow you, I don't want to see your content. It's not deep. I didn't say you're a shit person. I didn't say you don't belong to be here. I don't want to see it. It's not deep. It just is not.
I don't want to see your ugly little face.
You know, it's like I follow someone if I am inspired by their content, if I know that I want to see that when I'm scrolling on, if I think it's funny content or if I think it's inspirational, if I like their makeup, I'll follow them because I like to see that on my feed. I'm not just going to follow you for the sake of just so you've got a kick. Like, I'm sorry.
I think
that's not me.
I mean,
but thank you for your support. But it's like not my duty to. Yeah.
But that's not nasty. That's not nasty at all.
That's me personally. I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to give everything out. So I wouldn't go around going, follow everyone. You know, that's not my kind of
disregarding, like it having anything to do with following. But it's the little stuff like that. If you let people in like that easily, you just will get walked over.
Yes, I like to preserve my energy. That's important for me.
Yeah,
and that's what I've learned is really important during this whole process since I've won. Yeah.
Yes, people will sometimes get a negative opinion of you.
Yeah.
Maybe based on first impressions or whatever, because you are naturally, I wouldn't say cold, but
I'm more reserved.
Yeah. Yeah. You're way more reserved than I am.
Yeah. I conserve my energy. That's the thing. It's like when I'm out with friends, I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends I have are my friends. They are my girls. And I like to keep that tight. And therefore, I feel comfortable and I enjoy myself with them people. Yeah. If I'm out with a big group, I struggle because I'm like, I'm giving my energy to so many people. And I'm not that extrovert to do that. Like, I'm not. My thing is, like, when I'm on stage, that's when I will give all of my energy. That's when I'll put in 100% because I'm there to be the character. I'm there to be the fantasy that you've paid to see. Yeah. But other than that, I struggle. I can't be on all the time. It drains me. And some people don't like that because a lot of people that obviously are colleagues in our industry and Drag Race girls are good at switching that on. They have it on all the time. They don't get, their battery doesn't run out from being, oh my God, let's get a photo, let's do this. Me, it does. It runs out.
Yeah. And that's not you to make sure people are getting confused.
Yes.
That's not you going, I don't want to speak to you or like you specifically. It's nothing to do with personal.
It's not personal at all.
It's your social battery.
Yeah.
Because I get that. I can, however, if it's stuff like getting a photo or like just talking to someone who knows me or who's seen my drag or likes my drag, I can easily like turn on.
Yeah, and I can, but you know.
But then, you know, everyone has a social limit.
Yeah, they do. That's the thing. And it's a lot. It's a lot to give that, especially when it's like, you know, sometimes all of a sudden, you know, you be chatting to friends and all of a sudden there's, you know, you've got to give that person your time. And it's like, I do it because, you know, a lot of people, I come back and I go, oh my God, that was really sweet. That's so sweet. You know, some people just go, can we get a photo? And I'm like, oh, okay. That's another pet peeve. Do not come up to me if I'm eating. Do not. Literally
even if she's alone.
Oh my God. If you're the nicest person ever and I'm eating, literally fuck off. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if I'm eating with my friends and we're in a restaurant, I would... Thing is, I say all this, but I always put myself in the situation. And there is no one on the planet that I'd be like that to.
Yeah.
If Gaga was sitting down, I'm still not going to go up to her while she's eating. I'm going to wait for her to come out, and then I might happen to, you know, casually bump into her and be like, oh my God, you know, approach it. Like, come on, read the room. So I hate when people do that, when they come up to you when you're eating in a restaurant.
People argue that because you've technically placed yourself in the public eye,
yes,
it's your duty to like be on all the time.
But it's not.
That is an absolute crock of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I completely agree with that viewpoint. I do think with me, I just naturally am more, once I start going,
yeah,
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy talking to people who appreciate my work. You do enjoy it.
I do. I love it.
But I think I'm more patient, or I have more.
I think you have a bit more like flexibility with like what that the time and place means. For me, sometimes the time and the place is not the right time and the place.
Whereas I feel like with me, I can always.
Whereas you'll be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, and I'll just do it. But then obviously, but the minute I feel like someone's being a bit of a push, being a bit of like a asking the wrong things, then I might start to get a bit like.
That is honestly mostly the scenarios where I do end up like getting annoyed. It's usually that. It's usually, you know, that I've been at dinner before and people have come up, but they've been really nice. I'm like, you know,
yeah, fair enough. Like, not the best time, but
yeah, but at least you approached it in a way where it was respectful. But like, first of all, don't come up to me demanding for a photo. Like, don't do that. Yeah. Say hello. I'm a person. Do you know
Basically,
what I mean? I'm not a walk-in character. I'm not.
Moral of the story: talk to me, not her.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: you talk to Krystal, you're getting slash. You talk to me, you're getting hugged for about 45 minutes. I feel like I sound
like such a cunt, but honestly, I'm just being honest.
But if people can't see your point,
and it's like
it's just like
this podcast is about us being honest, and I'm just letting you know.
I'm brutal opinion.
I'm as much as a human being as anyone as you are watching.
Girl, she's a space raider. She's not.
Girl.
She looks like a space.
I'm the alien emoji.
She's the alien. You are the alien emoji down.
But you know, it's like it comes with the boundaries, and it's like I've been out on drag. I was out on drag a while ago, and I was doing a gig in like the Midlands or something. I can't remember, and it was like a Pride, and we went out to
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes, yeah, that one.
Milky Keys.
And I was out. We like went out after the gig, and I was like already like tired, but I was like, let's just go out. We did. We went to some club. And I was at the bar getting a drink, and a mutual friend with us, like as a group, was like, oh my God, like the owner's wife like really wants to meet you, like she loves you. And I was like, okay, cute, like, you know, I'm always up to say hello. Getting a drink, and then I feel someone grab my ass. I literally was like, okay, because you know that shit would have me off.
She would have started boiling.
Like that,
she would have been
in no circumstances.
Kettle
okay.
ears, steam.
Yeah. So I literally was like, right, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna fuck her up. I was like,
and ready. I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up. Most days.
I was gonna quickly turn her into a fluid. I don't know what you.
She was going to vaporize.
She was gonna go from a solid to a fluid, from a fluid to a gas in a matter of seconds.
Back to a solid. Back to a fluid. Then maybe a gas again.
But I turned around. It was her, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I love you." And I went, "Before you start, don't ever do that again. Don't ever touch me like you owe me."
Baby, like. The number one thing, like it may seem like a cheeky little like slap in the bum, like maybe it's the whole like she's a woman, you're at the time you're out of drag, so presenting as a boy, so they're like, oh, like, and as a gay, so she would have been like, oh, that's fun. It's like, it's fine. I don't know.
She was also like she was an older woman. She was like about 50, something like that, I'd say. And I would just thought, like, my thought process was like, if I was a 20-year-old girl and you were a 50-year-old man and you did that, imagine the scenario.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm not like that, but at the same time I literally turned around and I did say to her, I put her in a place. I went, I just want to let you know, don't do that again. And she tried to come back to me. She went, I didn't grab you. And I went, babe, I just felt you grabbed my ass. I went, I just want to let you know, I appreciate you being kind to me, but I want to let you know that
some people
in future do not do that because it's wrong. I went, my body isn't here for you to take for you to use as a little rag doll.
But it's also like,
that's not how you approach
with stuff
someone,
like that.
ever.
You naturally have to tell them, because even if it didn't really affect you that much, it pissed you off a little bit, whatever. But what if someone had maybe a past or a history with sexual assault?
There is that as well.
that would
that triggers.
Yeah,
that's
triggers.
that's
Yeah.
important to know that that's wrong and that there's a boundary, because I'm luckily I can be like no, stop you there. But yeah, as you said, there is people that can really harm.
But it's like even in drag, like doing the brunches with all the huns, you know, they're having their prosecco.
Yeah.
You know, Susan and her hen do are getting wild. I did one brunch one. I was talking to like someone. They were just asking me about drag, or whatever, and then her friend like came out behind me and obviously like smacked me on the bum. Yes, I'm padded, so it sounded like a drum. Like I didn't feel it, but still, you have come up behind me and taken it upon yourself
weird
to like slap my bum and grab me. I'm like, and turn around. I'm like, no, don't. I'm not an object, baby girl.
It's like,
I'm not that much of an entertainer that also when I'm not performing, you can come up to me and do that.
But also don't do that to anyone.
But that's
you
the
know.
thing. I turned around to her and I was like, I love how you're being nice and you're whatever, saying I look gorgeous or whatever, but like you can't do that to anyone again. You can't come up. You just can't.
No,
It's not a thing.
you can't.
And then she was like, and then she was just obviously saying like, oh, how'd you get a body like that? And obviously I always go along with it and say I go to the gym.
Yeah,
loads,
cool.
Which I don't.
Play around with it.
I don't. It's a sofa stuffed in a bunch of tights.
It's 4-inch foam.
yeah,
Memory
and
to be exact.
Deluxe foam. She was all confused by it and I was like, no, you just can't. Her friend luckily was like, babe, come on.
Yeah.
And then she proceeded to, again, it's not actually my skin, but it's still, the principle's still there.
Yeah, the principle, it doesn't matter.
She like, I have my boobs on and she just like grabbed them. And she's like, whoa, look at these bad boys. Not in that deep of an accent, but.
I hate that.
No, and I went, babe, come on, I've told you once. I was like, you're lucky that I actually do have, I think I have a lot of patience with people. Or patience with strangers, I think. I have a lot of patience with strangers.
See, I don't. I just naturally don't, because I've always been like that. I've always, from a child, and when I was growing up in school, had to like be on defense because people would fucking walk all over me.
That's been your, that's
so I've got it in me. Yeah, I'm not
so
great.
That's why you're like that.
Yeah, I'm not great at like approaching it from, say, 10%.
Keeping you cool.
Getting higher. It goes from 0 to 100 a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was
out.
Slow burner. I was out in Soho not long ago. Another thing happened, and I think I was actually out of drag, and I think because obviously I don't look like a normal person. Like, you know, I've got high cheekbones, pointy chin, big lips. Yeah, I'm a fag. I'm a puff. You know,
you're a fudge packer.
Obviously, I think this woman came up to me and she was a bit drunk, and she was with her like lady friends, and she was like I want to say like a 40-year-old woman with a Hindu girls, and they were fucked. And she came up and I was just out there having a cigarette, not even looking at her, minding my own business. She came out, she's like, oh my God, I love how you look. And then I was like, okay, thank you. Like, you know, you having a good night, blah, blah. And then it went to quickly, can I touch your face? And as she said that, she's trying to touch my face.
No.
She's approaching me with her hand. And I went, whoa. If you touch my face, I will punch you. And then she went, oh, like that, as if like shocked. I went, no, you can do it, but I will punch you. I will come back. Know that, because, you know, you touch me, I touch you. If you want to play that game.
Ma'am, I will just let you know that you can absolutely touch me there. But if you do, I have a machete stuffed down my pants. And you will be sloshed and slashed and diced and
I will literally turn you into a custard tart. Where is the moral? Why do you want to touch my face? Why are you not only asking, but doing it at the same time?
I've never been like that.
But also, if you want to do it, ask and then wait for me to respond.
Even prior to drag, and if I saw a drag queen or...
I just hate it.
I don't need to touch you.
I think it's such an invasion of privacy. It's such an invasion of just like moral respect. And it's just like, no matter how drunk you are, no, babe, I get fucked up a lot, and there is no way I would go up to someone and try and invade their bubble like that.
Yeah, no, like, it doesn't matter how drunk I am, you just will not catch me.
It's weird.
Do not.
And it annoys me.
But also I will say this, like, I mean, unless it's a me or like a
or
like a boy I like or whatever.
There is no performer that hasn't experienced some sort of physical assault, because it is.
Yeah.
You know,
luckily I'm just not. Maybe it doesn't. I understand that it's just coming out of unawareness.
Oh, of course. But at the end of the day, technically, this is invasion of privacy. So just be mindful. Like, we're here. We're gonna fucking entertain you. We're gonna give you what you asked for.
We'll have a laugh. We'll have a good time. Yeah. But you know,
we're gonna have a laugh with you. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a drink. Like, we're gonna have a fucking good time. But don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Because I will beat you up and your family.
I will find you. I will find your family.
I will find your postcode
I'll find
on
your
the map.
rabbit, your hamster, and it will be put into a stew.
It will be persecuted.
Talking about respect
Yeah,
and all that
girl.
stuff. The lack of respect that trans people are being shown, not necessarily just in this country, but we'll talk about the UK right now. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not political.
No, I'm not very
I don't follow up on any of it,
yeah.
mainly because of a lot of it just makes me angry. So I'm like, why would I give my attention to it? But seeing this, and it's not the first time, you know, it's trans people have been spoken ill of in politics. But I believe we're under a Tory government now.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, fuck them.
Literally.
Someone called Suella as well. She went in. She went in quite hard. She was basically saying that trans women or trans people aren't welcome on hospital wards or something
was said
lines.
about that.
But that's really, really bad. But I can't believe you would, as someone who's in a high position in government, who people are naturally going to listen to.
Yeah.
And especially unaware people who don't know anything about trans people, who never met a trans person in their life, they're now going to look at that and use it as an excuse to disprove anyone's trans identity, which is dangerous, because then when people see it, they're going to feel more obliged to inflict violence or assault on a trans person because someone high up in the government has discredited trans people. So therefore it enables a lot of hatred, and it's getting worse already. So it just pisses me off, because it's like it's already getting to a point right now, and we've seen this as of late, like a lot of trans people are getting so much violence, so much unacceptance and hate, and now the Prime Minister and this whoever that ugly woman is, whoever that woman is. Oh God, DeDe's getting
honey,
call someone ugly, and I think I'm the worst person in the world.
Well, the thing is, when you talk about the hospitals, for the number one, the statistics show that is invalid to say something like that, because first of all, wards in hospitals are mixed gendered, so it doesn't matter if there's a trans woman in there or not. It's making no difference. And also, it goes back to another thing of like making trans people being the minority predators and making them seem and that's what pisses me off, because it's like it's so foul that you would do that on such a vulnerable group of people, when the problem is you. But then also that's the problem. That's the thing. It's distraction as well. I genuinely believe it's distraction. It's all a distraction. Cost of living in this country, it's fucked. London's fucked. There are so many fucking problems. People aren't heating their houses in winter because they can't afford it. Yeah. But the problem's trans people. And of course, knock, hello, wake up. Of course, majority of if everyone voted, if everyone was more active on it, especially our age group, because we aren't. Let's be honest, and we're guilty of this. We haven't seen it as like a care in our life. Like if we've seen being like you need to register to vote, we're like whatever. We don't realize the impact, and I think this is like another thing where it's nice that we're in this generation, because we're very aware on social media, and we follow a lot of people who are activists in this community that give us the information that we need to know that this is a really, really bad thing. Because I don't listen to the news, I don't listen to conferences. Neither do I don't care. But this guy has basically gone out and obviously said a man is a man, a woman is a woman. The Prime Minister. He used words like bullying. So the thing is, you're getting bullied. You the straight But the problem is, once again, is they've tweaked and rewired what they're saying to actually be quite clever, to then put trans people in this category of predators again. That's what they've done. They've used words like bullying. The way they've said it, and that's instantly, because I will give you an example. I was with my dad the other day, and he was talking about it, and he was watching it, but he couldn't understand the problem. He just couldn't hear it. And obviously we hear it, and what he was saying was causing harm and allowing people to cause harm on trans people, using words like bullying and using words like a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and the words he used do create a harmful environment to trans people, even more. Does this man know any trans people?
Is this
But
man
that's the
close to any
thing.
trans
It's like
people?
you are using words to
Don't speak on
create
something
conflict.
and it gets me here.
It's
Don't
vile.
speak on something you know nothing about.
The one thing I will say, and this is from my opinion, I could be wrong, that I find comfort in this is the fact that there are so many problems going in the UK right now, and there are so many problems with the economical status of our country. The fact that that has become a priority when it absolutely is not a problem, it never has been. There is no problem statistically with trans people. The fact that they are on conferences and making that a big deal shows we're making an impact.
Human nature of talking out of something, fear comes from something you don't know, you're not comfortable with, or you're not surrounded with. So it's a fear reaction, and if anything, it just shows how weak they are.
Yeah.
The trans community especially have been through too much to be weak.
No one's going anywhere. That's the thing, and that's what's nice to know. It's like
no one's just one day gonna stop being trans. No. It doesn't work like that.
And it's horrible. It's opening up more conflict and more harm to trans people. This is why right now we're we need to protect them more than ever.
That's what I was about to say. It's really down to our community.
We are a community that
to back our trans brothers and sisters.
We've gone through a lot as a community. We've gone through way worse, and we're not going anywhere. So just believe that.
I can't remember exact statistics, but someone was talking about it, and he was, getting onto like the younger age range need to start voting because the majority of voters are older.
Yeah.
And therefore withhold different values
100%
to us.
Yeah.
If all of us banded together and actually made an effort to like go out there and, do it, vote, stand up for our trans siblings, they wouldn't stand a chance. And it's shown through history, we never cease to exist, we never back away, and we survive.
Yeah, honey.
That's what we do, we're survivors. So
we're survivors.
Especially trans people.
And the dolls will always be the dolls. And they go fucking
you're just jealous
because
you can't be a doll.
Yeah, girl.
You can't be as fierce and fabulous and live your own authentic life.
Honey, they could never.
You're sat there in your suit like a boring little bitch.
Oh.
You got nothing to you. You got nothing to your life.
Basically this, and a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
Shut up.
While we're talking about all that, let's announce Girl of the Week. So, Girl of the Week goes to Rishi.
I think, for me, Girl of the Week is Bimini.
I agree. Do you want to explain why?
So she's doing Work the World right now. She's the first UK girl to do Work the World, that tour, which is something that we both the O2 really wanted to do. So it's really cool to get to see a UK girl doing it. Also doing their own music in venues like the O2. But what I really appreciated was she did a speech about that. She did a speech about what Rishi had been saying. She also had her facts together, and she said it at the O2. And the O2, for anyone outside of...
There were 7,000 people there.
Yeah.
At the time.
It's a very iconic venue.
Yeah, oh my God,
extremely iconic venue. And it's a bunch of drag queens, drag performers, drag things doing a show. And Bimini went up on that stage and spoke to everyone and said how disgusting it is.
Yeah, I think I spoke to a lot of people that went as well, and that was one thing they took from it. They were like, "Oh my God, Bimini's speech was amazing," and it's great. It's like that's what she's really good at, and that's why I think she deserves what she's got, because it's like that's what you need. You need to be an activist.
She's
like that.
She's using her platform.
She
used that stage to, show themselves, and that actually talk about something that's crucial.
We're not going anywhere. We need to keep bringing awareness to us as a community, because we're always shadowed on, and we just need to be there for each other. And I'm talking about you gay men as well. We need to be there for our trans sisters and brothers, and we need to just be there as a whole community, because that's what we are.
Was that serious?
I feel like it was quite serious.
That's quite a serious
thing is,
one.
last episode was like us literally being fools, and you just like crispy bacon.
Chris, your lips look like crispy bacon.
So I mean, there is a lot going on right now, but this we like to talk about what's actually going on. It's important. Like,
also glad to recognise that we're getting more actively switched on.
Yeah, we've had fun this week. I feel like we've actually gone over some actual tea. We don't talk shit. We actually, this stuff is actually going on in the world, and it's important to be aware of it all and just to improve ourselves and support one another. Let's just love each other, and let's just be fierce.
Also, happy birthday to you, bitch.
Yeah, girl, 22.
22.
Yeah, girl.
She's gonna die soon.
Oh, honey, I've got a year left and I'm old.
Out. Done. What's that?
A new bang.
A new cut. a new colour.
This week's been fabulous. I'm gonna go out tonight and have some fun.
Thank you for tuning into another gorgeous episode of The Girls, and we'll be back with you next week for more foolishness and opinions that we think we're killing it on, but we actually sound like a bunch of dumbos.
Well, we're just doing us. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just being me.
I'm just being me.
Right. Goodbye. Mwah.
Bye.